right. I completely forgot to share this out. So let me do that right now. I completely forgot to share. Hello over on TikTok. I know I am live. Give me just a moment because I forgot to share over on Facebook. If you guys could share out as well. All right. Just bear with me. I'm almost done. And if you guys could just hit share for me, that would be awesome. Okay. Oh shoot. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I forgot to grab my heat gun, but here it is. All right. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Shakia, the professor of Honestly Speaking, HS Inc. 365, 365 Creative Academy, and SILAHOLICS Anonymous. So I wanted to do, oh, you know what? I don't have anything to do my timer with. I didn't bring my tablet in here. Is there a timer on? Dang it. I forgot all about that. I'm live on TikTok, so I don't have my phone. I'm going to have to grab a tablet so that I can time how long like each process is. So give me just a moment. I have to go get my tablet so that I can use the timer on it. All right. Got my tablet so I can use the timer. All right. I got my heat tape. I'm going to grab my loose heat tape. All right. How are you guys doing this evening? Like I said, I'm going to do sublimation tumblers 3 different ways. I'm going to do, of course, my traditional method of my heat tape. So taping the seams, taping the top, and then wrapping it in heat tape. I'm going to do the method of heat shrink. I'm also going to mimic. So I'm not going to actually do it that way. I'm going to mimic doing with the, what is that thing called? The masking tape, because I put this in my oven. I don't really like masking tape in the oven. So I'm going to mimic it by just wrapping it with heat tape to mimic the amount of time it would take to do it with masking tape. So kind of the same thing. All right. So I have my 4 tumblers. I'm going to do 4 different designs, but one of them I'm going to do my traditional way because I want to make sure that it stays. All right. So we're going to prep first. And I'm going to do that by wiping down my tumblers with some alcohol just as soon as I figure out what I just did with my other microfiber towel. Okay, where'd you go? You slipped down here somewhere. Okay, here you go. So we're going to prep. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and ask. How do you get notifications for TikTok lives? I think there's something at the top now that I'm live that you click on to be notified. I always forget how to do that okay, let me look on mine and see who's live on TikTok, and I'll tell you how. Oh, wait, I just showed y'all my password. Ain't like you're going to have access to this anyway. So I'm wiping them down with alcohol. I'm going to let it dry. Why is TikTok not coming up? Oh, there it is. What the heck? Oh, I guess because my account is live, it won't let me do it from another one. Did not know that. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure how. There's a way for you to tell to turn on notifications, but I forget how. All right. Okay. So I'm just wiping them all down. You guys can say, hey, how you doing? Hey, Miss Sonia. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Shani D. Hey, JB Swift. Hi, Miss Beverly. Over on TikTok, hey, Wifey Maid. Hey, Trina. All right. Now with these particular tumblers, the coating from the manufacturer was not put on properly. So I had to do like a re-cure. And basically what that means is to make sure that you heat it up so that the coating on it is cured and it's not going to make my paper stick. So I put it in an oven, like anywhere from like 250, 275. Sometimes if I forget to change it, it might be at like 350 still, for about like 10 minutes or so. And it's going to basically cure the coating so that it can take the sub ink, and then when you're pressing it, like it's not going to cure as it's heating up, because that's what it will do, and then it'll stick to your paper. Also, with this particular tumbler, I'm not sure if it's because it was not properly cured, or if it's because of the type of coating the manufacturer puts on this. But I find that the colors, I mean, they do come out still okay, but it's a little bit more vibrant when I use premium presentation paper matte. So I did print these. The ones yesterday and the day before that you saw, or all of the ones there, are all printed. Oh, you guys can't see it from Facebook. So like all of the ones, not Facebook, YouTube, all of the ones there, like in the background, are all done with plain paper setting. This mason jar is done with plain paper setting. Okay, I only use premium matte with this particular tumbler because of the coating that was, I'm trying to find the coating that was on there, and it still takes, it looks okay, but it's not like super, like you can tell the difference. I gotta find the other one that's like this, and then I can show you the difference between the two. I've shown it before. One is just a little bit crisper when it comes to the colors. So yeah. So they're all wiped down. We're going to go ahead and start to wrap them. So I'm going to start. Oh, you got alcohol on you still. So you have to go, I think, because it was still, I was trying to make it where I was using the dry end. So make sure that you really wipe it down so you don't end up with watermarks from the alcohol. All right. So I'm going to pull up my, well, let me just wipe them all down just to be on the safe side. So technically we're not taking up any time when we're timing these out. Okay. So let me grab my all right. Actually, no, before I do that, I'm going to prep all of my prints as well, so that this is, because the prep of the prints is going to be the same no matter what. So one of them I've already done. So when you're cutting it, whichever side is going to be, oh, my fingerprints got on there. Whatever side is going to be on the tumbler, you want to make sure that you cut that nice and straight, and actually cut a little bit into your design so that you don't have any white edges. And then this side, it doesn't really matter. Top and bottom doesn't really matter because we're going to cut it off anyway. So this one I've already done as well. This and this are pretty much the same design, right? This one came with the black in the middle. All I did was, like, when it comes, it's meant like they have it where it's meant to go like this, just like this one. I just turned it on its side and resized it so that when it's on there, the black part will be the front, and then the two glitter pieces will meet, well, the watercolors will meet in the back. All right, so now I'm going to cut this one. I do want to use a straight blade for this one. That's why I stopped cutting it, because I can't see right here and I don't want to take a chance of like moving off. So I'm going to cut that one afterwards. And I'm going to cut this one with my scissors. My measurement, and if someone on both platforms could write it in as I say it. So the measurements that I use for 20-ounce tumblers is 9.35 width and 8.125 for the height. Now, some tumblers are a little bit taller, so you may want to try, 8.15, but for the most part, I use 9.35 width and 8.125 for the height. And the 9.35 gives me about 1/4 of an inch overlap, and our paper doesn't bleed through, so you don't see any like color on the other side. You don't see like a true like overlap. You're just going to see a nice crispy line. Now at that line, sometimes it does appear darker, but you won't see the overlap part of the print on the other side. All right, so for this one, like I said, I'm going to do it with a straight edge and a blade. I'm just going to use my popsicle stick because I don't feel like grabbing my big old ruler. Okay, so I'm just going to use this. Oh, are you straight? That's not even straight. So we're not going to use you. Here, let's use a bookmark. So I have like just a little bit of the design to make sure I don't have any white. And on this side, you don't have to be as careful. Oh, and the bottom's already cut. Okay, so all of mine are cut, ready to go. I'm going to start off with my traditional method of using heat tape all the way around it. All right, so we're going to wrap this. Now, and also with this particular tumbler, there is like a little bump, like the way these are made. I can't tell if they put too much coating on it or what, but it's like this weird little bump. So for this one, I am going to sit this above that. So it's going to appear like there's some white at the bottom, but it's because this has some weird little bump, which means I'm going to have to make sure that my bottom edges are super straight, because I'm not going to go all the way to the end, or it's not going to wrap around it, because that thing is just kind of weird. Let's see. All right, what I'm going to do, I think, yeah, I'll just turn it over. Nah, I still can't do it that way. I'm going to have to lift it. Yeah, I'm going to have to push it and set this one and then cut off the top. All right. Not all tumblers are like this. Like the ones I had yesterday are really good. And this is the side that goes down because I have my logo on that side. All right, right before it turns is like it curves is where I want this. So I'm just line that up. All right, so I kind of like make sure I pull it to squeeze it and make sure it's nice and tight. Then let's time. All right, and I'll start all of them right before I put the tape on it. All right, so ready? So I'm gonna try my best to do very minimal talking or like explaining. Like the last one that I do, I'll explain it because I'll do it the same way I'm doing this one. But because I want to time it, I'm gonna not do so much talking and teaching. So I just want to make sure that it's down really, really good. Kind of create that seam right next to where the paper overlaps underneath, just to make sure it's touching the tumbler. Like I can see where the papers are. Okay. And then I'm going to take my straight edge and cut off the top. Oh, come on. You want that to be really, your blade to be straight. If not, you're going to get jagged cuts in your paper, and you'll see that on your tumbler. All right. Okay, so once that's done, we're going to take our larger tape and go around the bottom. Oh, this is 1-inch tape. This is, or 2-inch tape. This is the wrong one, but whoever, whatever. I meant to grab 3 or 4, and I grabbed the wrong one. I'll do the 3 on the other one. I inspect for any gaps. If there are any gaps, I would excuse me, go over with tape. I don't have a gap, but I'm going to show you what I mean as far as, well, maybe there might be one right here. So I'm just going to grab it and pull it closer to the tumbler, and then just go like that to close off any gaps, which there might be one right there too. All right, we're good. All right, so now that's done. I'm going to do my 8-inch only because my 6-inch is not going to go all the way to the top because I didn't use my 3-inch or my 4-inch tape. You'll see me use my 6-inch on the one where I'm actually like teaching my method. This one, I'm just timing it. So I'm just going straight through it. Oh. So that took basically 6 minutes and 11 seconds. Well, no, because then, yeah, so it's almost 11 seconds. So this one is done. How would you know if it needs to be cured or not? Most times you won't read like these. I didn't realize at first, which I saw the imperfection in it, but I didn't realize it needed to be cured. So if you have tumblers that you know for sure are sublimation tumblers, and let's say you sub them and your paper sticks to it, go ahead and stick it in the oven and let it cure and see if that helps. With this one, how I knew, once I took it out of the bag, like that it was in, I can see the impressions of the bubble, like because it was in like a bubble wrap. I can see the impressions of that on the tumbler. So I knew that it needed to be, cured. I knew that something was wrong. So I mean, for me, it was a matter of like researching and testing a bunch of stuff, but then I realized that it needed to be cured, and that's what I do with these now. Hey, Patrice. Hello, mother. All right. Okay, so that one's done. Now, I'm going to make sure I grab my 4-inch tape for next time. And I'm going to grab just a regular roll of 1/2 inch. Oh my gosh. Please tell me this is my 1/2 inch. Oh, it's a 1 inch. I don't have any 1/2 inch in here. That's okay. I'll just use the 1 inch because most time when people are going around the top, they're using the really thin 1/2 inch. And I don't have a 1/2 inch in here, and I don't feel like going to go get one. I guess I used it all. My 1/2 inch that was not connected to anything. Oh, wait, is it on the big roll? No. All right, I don't know where it is. Okay. So now with this one, oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do this one with the shrink wrap method just as soon as I get my shrink wraps. Hold on. Where are my shrink wraps? I put them. All right. If you're going to use a shrink wrap, the key to this is not using a shrink wrap that is really, really huge. They come in a lot of different sizes. You want to get one that is made like for your tumbler where you don't have to do a lot of like, it won't be a lot of extras. I want to say this is the one. Yeah, this is the one that I use for that one. There's one that's a little bit bigger if you're going to buy it. I don't remember all the sizes. I'll have to look at them to know which one this is. I forget which one this is. But I have, like in this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have some really, really small ones for shot glasses. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make it where it's fair. I'm not going to start the timer until I have this wrapped around it, which let me have this open so I can start the timer. Okay, had to take a screenshot. All right, so I'm trying to get it at that edge. Okay. Oh, this one, I'm going to use a bunch of the thinner tapes because these are a lot thinner and a lot of people use the thin tapes. So for this one, I'm going to do that, okay? I'm not going to use my thicker one. Whoa. And actually, I forgot one because some people take it all the way down too. It's like they'll put the first couple of ones and then they'll take a piece and go all the way down the sides. Now, some people do this, some don't. I feel like you should always do it, and I'm not going to take a chance of having a jacked up seam, so I'm going to still do this part. And just for the sake of doing this, how most people do it. Okay, wait, I'm going to pause it. Wait, can I stop? Okay. Only because I don't want this to count against the time, I have to open up this tape. Ooh, dang it. I don't know my own strength. Ugh, crapola. try to push it back in. Whew. Don't know my own strength. Gotta pull it some more. Okay, there we go. All right, so most people will go like this and just push the edges over. Oh, come on, stop moving. That's the part that sucks with this particular tumbler, is I keep having to adjust it. Okay, so we're just going to roll this over, and then I'm going to use the thinner tape. All right, this might ghost on the bottom. I'm not going to worry about it too much because it's over that little lip. So it might ghost a little bit on the bottom. I'll give you guys fair warning about that. But I'm going to do my best to keep it from ghosting. All right, so now I'm going to go around the bottom and the top with smaller pieces of tape. And most times when people are doing this, they end up doubling up on the tape. Yes, son. Some people inspect it as they go. Certain things I just can't compromise on. I have to inspect it as I go. And some people just do one tape, but most times they're using the thinner tape. So they're going around this twice. So I'm going to go around it twice. And then you want to hold it and pull it. Or you can still do the roll method on the, like lay it down and roll it. Okay. Then we're going to flip it and do the same thing. I'm going to try and pull this down lower so I'm using less tape that's going over the edge. Yes, sweetheart. Huh? Okay, tell daddy. Go tell daddy. Okay, or go tell brother. Didn't brother just make something? Go tell brother, please. Go tell brother mommy said come here. Go tell brother mommy said come here. You hurt your foot? Okay. Okay, go tell brother to come here. No, I could have called Kai from here. Go tell brother come here. Oh my God, really? You gonna call him like that? MJ. Yeah. Did you not fix your brother something to eat when you made yourself something to eat? What do you want to eat? Either what you ate or no, you had pizza. So I guess mac and cheese or oatmeal is what he's probably wanting. I don't know. Okay, but then can you or tell daddy to make it for him? Because he came in here, but I'm busy right now, so I can't make him. No! MJ, why you and your brother keep doing that? I could have screamed daddy's name. No. Okay, I could do that if I wanted to scream daddy's name. I want you to go out there so you're not screaming on my video. Go get daddy. Like, both of them did that. I could have did that. Now that I should have taken off a little bit of time they distracted me and I was just rolling. So I should have taken off a little bit of time, but I'm still over 6 minutes though. All right, so once you do all of that, you'll put it inside of the shrink wrap. I normally take my hand and put it in there to grab it and pull it through. Get off my hand, tape. And then we're going to heat it up. I should have gone down just a little bit more on it so it'll wrap around the sides. Now, some people won't do this part at all, and they'll let the heat from the oven make it tight around the tumbler. You can do that also if you're going to stand them up. I don't think people do that if they're laying them down. I don't know if it still has the same effect, but I know those who stand them up will just put them in the oven for it to do this. Oh, stop. So we'll take it back and say like 8 minutes and 3 seconds for this method with the smaller tape. All right. Most people will use the smaller tape for this next method, but I can't deal with the smaller tape anymore. So I'm going to do the larger tape. I'm going to switch out for the larger tape over here. Actually, no. So I'll put this one. I'll put this one over here, and then I'll use that one as the thinner tape. I'll take that one off. Dang it, this paper bent. All right, I have this where Faith is going top to bottom. All right, we're gonna line this up. And I wish I can do like the belly band one that people do, but I don't have those, so I can't show that method. Okay. Ready? Ooh, the paper shifted a little. Now, some people may not do that, but the fact that I did that on all of them, it makes it consistent for that couple of seconds to go across that. Although some people don't go down theirs like that. You can tear this, cut it off. This is the one that's a little bit taller too. So I really don't have a lot of overlap left. And I was higher because I'm showing TikTok. TikTok's camera is above you guys on YouTube. All right. If you are just joining, welcome, welcome. I am showing 3 different ways to wrap your tumblers. All right. So now, I'm going to use the heat tape on the bottom, which, where did I put it? Where did I put that thing? Oh, because I would use my thicker one. I'm going to use the thicker one on one part and the thinner one on the other. But most times people are using like the 1/2 inch one or even smaller, and they will still go around this part with heat tape. The reason why you want to go around this part with heat tape is if you're going to use masking tape, you don't want the masking tape adhesive on your tumbler. Then that's more work you have to do after the fact to get it off. So I recommend putting the heat tape first. So then when you go over it with your masking tape, it is not going to touch it. Same thing with the top. Some people don't, but I highly recommend doing it again so that you can have some heat tape going inside the tumbler and you don't have your masking tape. Now, like I said, I personally am not going to use masking tape. I don't want to put that in my oven. So I'm going to mimic the technique by wrapping it with I don't know if I should use my 1-inch tape, because the masking tape is like 1.5 inches thick. I only have 1 inch, and then I go up to 2 inches. So right now I'm just pushing this in. I'm so used to bringing it close to my body so I can see it and apply a little pressure. See, this is why I don't like using the thin one. Oh, snap. My phone's going to go dead. Oh, shoot. Let me plug out loud TikTok. Oh, no. Hold on. I didn't even realize it was that low. Hold on. Oh, wait. Stop. Like, I looked down and it was just black. Uh-oh. What the hell did I just pull out? Oh, I don't need the heat. That was the heat gun. I don't need that anyway. Oh, shoot. It's not going to reach. Oh, crapola. All right. I got to try and get this to where. Oh, no. All right. Hold on. I'm going to have to get a longer cord. Hold on 1 second. I got to get the longer phone cord, which is in my room. So, un momento. Oh, I'm trying to hurry up before it shuts off TikTok. Oh God, come on. I can't see down here. What the heck? What the world? Okay, wait, which way is this thing going? All right, it's right there. Okay, I just disconnected everything. It's okay. I'm not using any of that stuff right now anyway. As long as I don't disconnect my camera, my light, I'm good. All right. We're back in business over on TikTok. So, yeah, I was saying I don't really care for, like, it doesn't go all the way, like, in. So, I killed some time, so I'm going to wrap this one a little bit higher just so that I can get it to go inside. But I'm also going to cheat a little bit here. I already know this is not going to give what I want it to give. I mean, if it doesn't lay down because it's so small, you can always cut little splits in it to help it stay down. Make sure, again, so I'm going to start it now. Make sure that you do check for any open gaps. You don't want any gaps. All right. So like I said, I'm going to mimic it with my 2-inch one. It's going to be a lot faster doing it this way than with regular masking tape because it's wider. Because most masking tapes are probably this size, or the Dollar Tree one is this size, which is the same as my 1-inch. But I'm also not trying to waste all my tape like unnecessarily because I normally don't do it this way. Now, there are 2 ways that this can be done. A lot of people will take their masking tape and wrap it around so that it meets, and then they'll rip it off. And then they'll put another piece. Some people will take it where they just ravel it all the way down. We'll go on Monday. We'll go on Monday. We have 4 days. So again, I use bigger heat tape, so it seems like it's less time or about the same. But if you're using the thinner ones, which people have way more, this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of tape. People normally have, like, if it was the 1/2 inch one, I mean the 1 inch, we're looking at 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, Shakia, it's 8 inches tall. So it'd be about 8 strips of that when this was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually a little bit more than that because you have to overlap them. So it'll probably be like 10 strips or something like that for this. So this way, I mean, whether you use the thin tape or the thicker tape for the top and bottom, I also use thicker tape here. On the other one, this one, what took so long was the smaller pieces of tape. It takes more of those, and you have to cut off more to get it to go across compared to just a few of them. Now, I'm a little, when it comes to this one, because that bottom might ghost a little bit. I already gave you forewarning. All right. So now for this one, I'm down to 5% on this too. All righty. I'm going to go back to my regular method. And we're going to see this one again. And I'll be able to answer any questions that you guys may have. All right. So let me see any questions over here. Having different size tapes makes a big difference. HS Ink tape makes a world of difference when subbing tumblers. When I tell you, since I got mine, it's been nothing but perfection over here. I love it. Let's see. What is the belly band? Could you slightly? So it's, I said a belly band, but those like awareness silicone bands. That's what I meant to say. So those silicone awareness ribbons or awareness bands. They'll take those and they'll put it on the bottom. They're trying to basically create more pressure here to keep it close to the tumbler. So they'll tape it, they'll put the belly band, and then they'll put the shrink wrap over it and then heat it down, hoping that I guess it'll give it. But let me tell you what I don't like about that. You're creating a lip when you're putting the shrink wrap. So your middle part may not get as much pressure because like around the edges of the silicone band, because it's creating a gap. And this still had alcohol stains on it. Okay. Definitely do, please, to our group and our Facebook, our channels, both of our YouTube channels. Let's see. Would you recommend curing every tumbler to be on the safe side to avoid messing up tumblers? I mean, you could. It doesn't hurt. Yeah, exactly. That's the perfect example when you get a manicure and they have to put it under the UV light. That's a perfect example. Silicone bracelets. There we go. So if you have some just laying around that you got from like different events, you can use them. All right. I don't have much time on this one to retime it. Oops. All right. Did I take a screenshot of this one? I don't know if I did or not. Okay. Reset. All right. This is the side that goes down because I have my logo on that side. All right. And me having this tape dispenser Also kind of shave some time off of like the average time compared to either pre-cutting your strips or just pulling it and breaking it off. This is also a time saver. I got this from Amazon. We do plan to carry them, but not right now. Some things happen, but you know, because there's a specific kind that I want. But there's a lot of places that have these now. And any squeegee will work, even like your Cricut one. There's no special squeegee. This is my one I use for vinyl. I also have like a small black one that you guys have seen. So any squeegee will work. I'm just going up and down, and then I try and push the paper down on that crease where the paper overlaps. Oh, crap, Ola. I forgot to put a rip cord on that. Dang it, I'm going to have to take that down the hard way. Dang it. Not really. I can still cut it. Yeah, because I don't do all that unwrapping stuff. I'm going to do it for that one just to show the takedown. Although with heat tape, it really sticks to it. So oh, I'm going to do one more method with this one. So I'm going to do the one, so it's 4 methods. I'm going to do the one where you take the tape and just go around it. It actually works better with the smaller tape than it does the bigger tape. So I'm going to use the smaller tape. I normally do this one with my, I normally only do this one with my taper tumblers because they have that weird shape at the bottom. Some people would, like, they have a bunch of it, they would cut the sublimation paper so that it laid kind of like how this tape is going. Child, that's team too much. I'm not even gonna waste my time showing y'all that. For one, I don't even make my template that long to do that. That's people who use like a 8.25, 8.5, and they have all that extra, and they just cut it and all that stuff. Oh crap, it's coming loose. Hold on. I wasn't pulling. I was running my mouth. I'm gonna have to go back over it because I wasn't pulling it tight. All right, I'm gonna do this the scientific way, where you're supposed to really go like not do it all in one, because then you're pushing the paper. So the right way to do it would be to put one on one side or the other here, and then like do like that, so that it doesn't pull, because it's pulling like this. I'm pulling the paper and turning it. So that's not a good thing either. You want it to be even. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run tape around this because I got some gaps. This makes my finger hurt. I don't like this method, so I try to avoid taper tumblers. You can try and use your squeegee too, to try and get it down. Some people will take it and roll it over a flat surface like this. I'm going to use a little bit of bigger tape. All right. Now for the top, I'm not doing all that foolishness. I'm going to use my, well, at this point, it doesn't matter because I'm going to use my 4-inch tape because I don't have my 3. So I normally use 3 or 4 so that I can put my 6 in the middle. So I'm just going to use 4. Whichever way it's overlapping, which this is going this way. So I'm going to put my tape on this way. Lay it down. Pull it and rotate it. Like I said, I'm still going to go over this because I just want to. I want to show the 4 and the 6 or the 3 and the 6. So I actually can do 4, 4, and then another 4. But I am going to use the 6 just for the sake of this video. But I could have used 4, 4, and 4. Because see, look, it will make, will it cover it up? Yeah, it'll overlap and cover it. So I could have used that. And I could have come down on both of these a little bit more. But now I'm going to use my 6 for the middle. Ooh, wow. 2,000.2 likes on TikTok. Thank you guys so very much for all of the likes on TikTok. So I put it before the seam. That way, when I turn it and rotate it, I'm really pulling it tight and pulling that seam together even more. And that was still faster than the shrink wrap, because that's 7 minutes and 38 seconds. That was like 8 minutes with that little tape. All right, so they're all done. I'm going to do them 2 by 2 in the oven. And because I'm going to put 2 in there, I'm going to let it go for a full 6 minutes instead of 5.5. If I only had 3 of these, I would put all 3. And this would be the only time when I would rotate them. So if I were to put 3 in there, I would put it in there for 3 minutes and then rotate them and actually switch them around at 3 minutes, like for the next 3 minutes, because it's so many of them. So with the air dissipating around them, this is the only time. If I was doing 3, I would switch it. But with the 2, they're going to be like this far apart. So all I have to do is I'll just extend my time just a little bit, because last time one of them just didn't fully take. One really did. And I think it's also because the oven is leaning. Probably if it was straight, because it's on top of our microwave, and our microwave is smaller than the oven. And sometimes if you push over too far, it's like hang over the edge. So it might be because it was like leaning. So I'm probably going to push it where it's right side up and then put them in there, and that should help it. But yeah, so normally I put them in like 5 minutes. I don't preheat my oven anymore. I just put them in there. I set the timer for 5 minutes, or 5.5, because I have to walk over here. So the 30 seconds for me to walk over here and tell Google, set a timer for 5 minutes. So it's like really 5 minutes, but it's not preheated. So it's heating up. And as it's heating this up and subbing it. So we're going to go over there and put these in. I'm going to take these over just so that they're there once I'm ready to put in the next ones. All right. your cough. Cortana, set a timer for 6 minutes. I forgot I'm not signed in. Hold on. It didn't update. Set a timer for 6 minutes.
I'm starting your timer for 6 minutes.
All right, so let's see. Would it be an issue to have overlap side longer? It's a waste of ink. It can, with trying to make sure that your paper is down like on it. Using our paper, it really isn't an issue because we don't have, like, it's not going to bleed through the paper. With other ones, if you have like this really big overlap, you're going to see like a ghost on that part. So I don't recommend it. And it's a lot easier to control when you have a smaller overlap. Do the overlap help keeps the line from being there? Keeps the line from being there, or the tape. So you're going to still somewhat see, like, there's no way to ever get a seamless image because it is too sharp in edges. So unless you created it where once you overlap it, the design kind of just flows, you're not going to get it where it's 100% seamless. So you're always going to get a line, but this line is very, very crispy. Like, you don't see a lot of the other papers, you'll see a ghost over it. You don't see that on here at all. You don't see where it overlaps. You just see the line. Now, this one, I was trying to make it line up. Wait, where is it? Where are you? Oh, so I was trying, so I put it on both sides. I'm a little bit off, so you can see where Bugs Bunny kind of doubles. It was almost perfect for Bernie. It was almost perfect for her. My Little Pony, damn, it looks perfect. You can't really tell, but like on the Wuzzle's tail, you can tell a little bit. On this one, you can't tell at all. And then like his foot. So this was damn near like seamless all the way around. I'm going to perfect this one. This one, where is the seam? See, you'll see where it meets, but it's not like an overlap. Now this one, the tape, the glue on the tape spewed out, but you can see the seam. You don't see the overlap. You just see a really crispy seam, if you can even see it on that one. And then I'll show you this one. There's the seam. Like, you can't really tell because of the way this is, but the seam is right there. But it'll never put that ghost image on top. She says to avoid overlap, get HS ink paper because it is no bleed paper. You don't see the overlap shadow when you use HS ink sublimation paper. Very much so true. All of the professor's products are very great. You can't go wrong. Why not purchase from the professor? Everything she sells, she shows us how to use them. Thank you, Beverly, for that. I was watching someone make something on YouTube. They didn't tell what products they were using, but was asking for a donation. Oh, wow. Okay. The seam looks connected. Yeah, I knew it was seam. You're welcome. All right, let's see. Any questions over on TikTok? So just to go over it again, the size that I use is, they wrote it in the comments for me, but 9.35 wide and 8.125. I did a video that showed, I was trying to see, no, this doesn't have anything on it, that showed like designing in silhouette. I've shown ones where I put designs together and like rearranged them. I also showed where I took like a background and just cropped it, or if something says that it's a Tumbler template and it's bigger than 9.35 by 8.125, I did a video yesterday showing how to cut that down and crop it down. Don't forget, guys, while we're waiting for the tumblers, give the video a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed on YouTube, make sure that you guys subscribe. Hit that share button. We still have to unveil. We have to put the other ones in. So hit that share button and share out to the live broadcast. I would greatly appreciate it. And you can also share from TikTok. Let me grab my glove and move all this other stuff out of the way so that I can put them down once I get them out of the oven. And it's going off, which should be going off soon because I was a little bit behind because I had to sign in. So she's going to go off in like 16 seconds. I'll wait for her to go off. All righty, there she goes, going off. Well, she didn't go off though. Oh, she was like no use. All right, I'll be right back. Hold on. Did your sister and them leave yet?
Huh? Go ahead. This day. No, it's a little bit this day. That's it. No, I think no food. Sorry, but.
All right, everything feels. I'm sorry. Yes, son. Do you have water in it?
No, this part. It came up and then go back on.
Okay, you gotta give me a minute. Okay. We'll let them cool down. I don't dip mine in water or anything like that. I've never known for them to have an effect dipping it in water. So I've never done that. One of these days, I'll probably in 2022, I'll do one where I'll put it in water just to kind of see what it does. And I'll do 2 of the exact same designs. And so I'll put one in water and one without, so I can see if it makes a big difference. But I still have great colors. So hopefully this little bitty tape did not cause this to ghost or get cast lines at the top or spots. Okay, it looks like we're good. All right, so my takedown, let's see. This is the one that's wrapped. I guess I can unwrap this like people would unwrap it. Oh, I don't like doing this. This takes too long. Then I got to find where the tape cuts at. Like, man, I ain't got time for that. I'm sorry. This part, I can't show you with all that takedown. I got to do it my way. So right over where the paper overlaps so that I don't cut into the tumbler is where I'm going to cut this. So I'm just going to take my blade. I'm not applying too much pressure, just enough to really cut through the tape. So I'm not really trying to cut through the paper. I'm more so just trying to cut through the tape. That's why I go where the paper overlaps, so I know I'm not actually hitting the tumbler. And then we got to go and break the tape up here. I ain't got time for this glove. And see all this extra tape, like these layers, it's going to come off in layers too. Even though I cut it, it wants to come out in layers. And I ain't got time for this. Yeah, see, it's still going to come off in layers. I'm trying to get it to come up as one piece. And you're going to have that same thing when you're doing the tape. It's going to want to come up in layers. And you'll see the difference when I do my actual one, like how I do mine. All right, you ready? Yeah, so I got a little bit at the top. So a little bit at the top right there. And this is when they had extra on it. But look at the seam. All right. And this is also that thin tape at the top. It didn't go all the way in.
But we set the timer at 7:05.
Huh?
You got to set the timer for 7:05.
Oh, my mom. Thank you, Mommy. Last time, though, I heard the oven, so I would have known. That oven, the oven timer is actually pretty loud. Oh, no, wait. Which one is this? Oh, this is the very last one that I did. So this is done in my preferred method, I think, with oh yeah, but it has all those tapes at the bottom. But the rest of it is like just the 3 pieces here. So see, let's see, now it's gonna get stuck on the bottom because of all that tape. Ah, how did you ghost there? You were all the way inside. Dang it. This was a perfect tumbler for that part right there. Dang it. Dang it. Like, look at the seam, dude. That was literally a perfect tumbler. Dang it. Oh, that makes me so mad. Look at it, dude. Oh, I'm so mad about that. How did you happen? Oh, did I use the, no, I didn't use the thin tape at the top for this, did I? No, I just did the one. How, I mean, and it's clear it was not touching it somehow. No ink came off because it wasn't touching the substrate. So when I say you have to make sure that it is touching your substrate, that I really mean that. That's the difference between getting these cast lines. But look at that friggin' seam. Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, look. So I'm about to do something that makes no sense to me, but I'm going to see if it helps for this. Now, I'll probably use this method to fix stuff like this, but that's about it. All right, hold on. All right. Oh, wait, it's way too high. Okay, hold on. We're going to see if I can salvage this. The timer went off. I heard you open it. The timer went off?
Long time ago.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hot.
I would have got it. It would have been okay in there.
Mom called me. Keep going, bro.
All right. I got to plug this back up now because I unplugged it before. All right.
There you go.
Whoa. Thank you, Mother.
Tell her I'm off.
Your son said he's off. Don't be calling his phone. All right, let's see if we can use this method to fix this. I don't see how in the heck anybody would do this for a whole tumbler. Lies you tell. Ain't no way. Nope, I'm too impatient for this mess. Oh, and I probably did leave it in. Remember, I left this in for like an extra minute, which means my other one that's black, this over sublimated. All right, let's see. Oh, see, I don't know how long you're supposed to do that. And I don't have the time or the patience. Like, how long would you have to do that? Man. And people trying to do this with a whole tumbler? Lie, girl, child. My niece would be okay. I ain't got time for it. No, ma'am. Not for the happy captain. You sit right there, looking all cute with your little imperfection. I just cut this on the wrong side. I probably just cut into my tumbler. Now, I did a carnal no-no. I forgot this is a really dark color. When it comes to blacks, and like especially blacks, you don't want to over sublimate them. It's almost better to do them by themselves so that they don't over sublimate. My nephew is an alpha. All right, I gotta get some water. Oh, maybe not. We'll get a little bit of water. Where did my rag go? And these also, like I said, the coating on this is not that great. So it will affect the colors a little bit for this style because this is like, there's the way they put, I think they use a really inexpensive coating and then they also didn't do it right. So you can see the seam a little bit on this one. But that's for my nephew. That one's perfect. So I don't like the fact that the shrink wrap just showed out on my tape method because normally my tape method's pretty good. But I will say it took 2 minutes longer. But the shrink wrap one, as of right now, looks perfect. That one is perfect. Yes, black really is one of the hardest ones to sub. All right, I think I want, but look at those colors. Wow. Wow. So I'm going to do this one over. I'm going to use a shrink wrap. Well, see, that's not fair because then this one, I don't think I went all the way in. But I'm going to use it just to see. I'm going to do everything else my way and then still put the shrink wrap on it. Because then I'll give it. And that way I can also test the black too. So hold on. All right. Nope, that's tacky paper. I don't want that. But I don't think I have any more 11 by 17, so a 13 by 19 is going in the printer. Because it was set to 11 by 17. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that one has my logo on it. And I don't know where the other one went. Oh, that would be the one that's all ripped up right now. Oh, but I'll get to show you my rip cord too. That one's perfect at the top. It was just a little bit right there, which I don't know why. It's perfect up here, and it's just here and here. This is perfect here. It just has the little imperfection there. This one is perfect all the way around. And this one, that seam is so freaking sharp. And none of them have cast on the bottom. None of them. Because I don't go all the way to the bottom. And I feel like YouTube is not doing these any justice. If you look at them on TikTok, it looks totally different. Totally different on TikTok. So this one, no, I didn't leave it in longer. Wait, did I? No. So I left it in for only like 30 seconds to like a minute longer because it was two of them in there just so that the heat can circulate around it. So this one and this one, no, this one and this one. Well, they all were in for an extra like 30 seconds because it was two of them in there. He says, I wouldn't sub no tumbler that way. Yes, Someone's in a group, they're going to teach a class for $10 on how to do that method. Ain't no way. Ain't no effing way. The oven turns off though. Like, because I have the timer on there, the oven turns off. If it over sublimates, it's going to be because I set it to the wrong temp to begin with. These are a mixture of designs. So this, like, they're all from designbundles.net. This came like just the background, and then this was on a light colored watercolor background. So I traced it because it was in all black. I traced it. I made each word its own compound path, and then I rearranged it because it doesn't look like this. So I changed this. Same thing with this one. It was all one. I traced it, and then I made the colors, and I put it in the middle. This is supposed to look like this. The file comes where the watercolor is to the top and the bottom. I rotated it so that this is longer and it stands out by itself. This is a background, which is on Design Bundles, but I got it from Creative Fabrica because the artist is on there as well. And I got it for free basically because I have the membership. So I got this part from Creative Fabrica, and then this was the same thing. I traced it and just filled it with white and just put it on there. And then this one, I just searched for Alpha Phi Alpha artwork. I found this, I put it on there, and I just put 1906 at the top, which I didn't realize 1906 was right here too. And just filled it and sampled the color from here and filled it in. So these are all like, so for any of the ones that, especially for ones that I'm like giving it away, I do plan to. I actually plan, I mean, I think I probably also put them on all my tumblers too, but these are, I'm giving it away. I forgot to put it on these two, but for the most part, yeah, especially when I'm giving them away. That logo is going to go right there. Although I think I need to do design a little bit bigger because then you can't see it really. Oh, I need to make the outline more because you just see HS ink. You don't see designs on this one. All right, so this printed out. Oh. I actually can do one more design because I have one more tumbler. Which one should I do? I really like, I'm redoing this one. I'm trying to think which one should I do. I actually really like this one. I'm going to put this paper back in. I'm going to do another one like this. I actually really, really like this design, and I'll just sell it. Okay, hold on. Which way? Ooh, is it going to fit though? Yeah, it will. All right, unfortunately, TikTok, you won't be able to see my screen because I can't take it over there, but I will flip the screen for you guys on YouTube. And I can fix my logo on this one. Ungroup. Oh, there's a black line on it. That's why. And there's weight to it. All right, let's make you white. That's why you printed. Okay. And you know what I'll do with this one? I'm going to print this one on plain paper setting. Shoot, all this black. I need to clean my rollers because I've printed too much black. So I definitely need to clean my rollers real quick so that I don't get pinwheels through my colored part. Ooh, these things are so soaking wet. Hold on, y'all. I'm just cleaning my rollers. Where is my weeding tool? Oh, right here in my face. All right. Wheels are clean. All right. So she says, what about doing the faith one in different colors? Meaning the background of it. All right. So I have, all right, let's do. All right, let's see what else came with that one. So let's make this large. These are the backgrounds that came with that particular set. So wait, why is that one double? Oh, this is a 30-inch. Oh, okay. And these are the 20s. So from here, all of those or something totally different. I mean, it's kind of the same at the bottom, but I like that one. I don't really like any of the other ones. Maybe this one, and I can show you subbing. Ooh, let's do this one because I'll show you that it subs in 3 minutes. So I'm bringing this one in. All right, I'm going to redo that because I'm going to bring it right into there. Oops, no. All right, I forgot. I need to change this altogether because whenever there's a line color, it's going to mess up. So let's ungroup this and then turn off the line color, do the offset 0.01. Don't go anywhere on TikTok. Please don't go anywhere. Okay, wait. Oh, this is super small. So I need to make it bigger. Much, much bigger so that my offset doesn't look cuckoo crazy. All right. So we're going to offset, put a 0 in front of the 1, make it corner, and apply. group. Remove this one. Ooh, it's too big. Yuck. Undo. .01. All right. All right. So this one I'm going to print plain paper setting. So we're gonna go preferences, and I'm gonna go to my regular 11 by 17 setting, although it's gonna be printed on 13 by 19 paper. There is some dark colors in here, so I'm gonna take this to -15. I probably should do like -12 because I just cleaned the rollers, so we can go. And I should go, okay, so okay. Make sure that we are in portrait mode. Cassette 1, because it's that crazy sometimes from cassette 2. And we're going to print. So I'm going to show the difference when you have a tumbler that's not this crazy one, like the difference in the color. All right, so that's going to print out. Okay. Y'all still with me on TikTok? I got to find my straight edge. What did I do with my bookmark? Hello, Bits of Bling. I'm gonna call you that. I can't call you Devion Creations because all you've been doing is Bits of Bling, honey. But it's so pretty. I'm gonna need y'all to go follow Bits of Bling. So, Devon, or is it Devon? So she can go back to doing sub tumblers on Devon's Creations, and she can do all of the Bits of Bling on Bits of Bling. I need y'all to go and follow her over there, so she can get to her 1,000, and she can do her live videos for Bits of Bling on there. I need my sub queen back. Y'all have let Bling take over her life. But I know the feeling because that's how I am with sub. Like sub is not like, was never like my main thing, but it's become that way because of this amazing product that we sell. And she's kind of the same way. Her Bits of Bling, they shine bright like a diamond. So she's always busy with that now. Oops. Stop running my mouth and messing with her and cut my tumbler, right? All right, so that's printing out. I have, wait, that was what, 4. So there should be 2 more tumblers in here. Where did they go? Because it definitely should be 2 more tumblers. And then I have one of the ones I like. That one's from Amazon. This is tapered, so no, not you. All right, where the heck my tumblers went? I should have 2 more. I cured 6 of them. So where are the last 2 tumblers? I don't think this is it. Although I think this is one that I cured last time. So I can use that one. So that was cured from a different batch. But where's the other ones that I cured from this batch? All right, here's this one. All right. So because this one is premium presentation paper matte, I'm going to put it on the one that's kind of cuckoo crazy. It's with the Z. It's not a channel. It's a TikTok. Well, I guess it's a channel or page. It's with a Z. Bits with a Z of bling. When printing on the rear of the Simpson, did the sub paper go? Print side goes up. All right. I don't think I wiped these down with alcohol because I didn't plan. So I didn't wipe these down. So let's wipe these down. Wipe me down. Wipe me down. Oh, you ain't got to be rude and spit it out like that. That was rude. All right. Where? Crapola. Did I take my rag to the kitchen? I don't think I did. Ugh. All right. Where is my rag, Jesus? Where is my rag, Jesus? I just had my rag, Jesus. Ugh. It's a good thing I make 30,000 of those microfiber towels, because there's another one in here somewhere. Oh, look what happens when you're not looking for something. I've been looking for my armrest for my mouse for about a good month now, and it was in my bag of test prints. See, I got plenty of microfiber towels because I put my color charts on it. Right? So we're going to use one of these. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Let's move you and hopefully not lose you again. Add a little alcohol. And let me rub it down. And I'm not worried about mixing them up. I know exactly which one is which because of the bottom. The bottom of this is completely flat. The bottoms of these not so much. Now, if you're just joining, if you don't know, this is my last live demo for 2022. I will see you guys again in the new year for demos. I'll have the professor's service announcement tomorrow. Just encouraging you guys for the new year and all of that kind of good jazz. All right, I'm going to just hold this closer to me. I mean, if you've seen somebody clean one tumbler, you've seen them do them all. So we're just going to. Ooh, this had a little imperfection on it. You all see that? So the coating on there was not the greatest. You can see the silver. You can see the stainless steel through the coating. All right. Let's close you up before my clumsy self wastes you. And I put this down because I know this is clean. I don't know if that has dust and stuff on it. No, so I won't be live on YouTube or Facebook. I might sneak a live in because I have to keep up, you know, when it comes to TikTok. I might on like days when MJ, for the first week, I knew I won't. After Christmas, MJ probably won't even care about anything that we're doing because he'll probably want to be outside. We're getting new bikes and all that stuff. So I might come on live during that time on TikTok. Now, I won't be live on Facebook or YouTube, but TikTok is a new platform for me. I got to stay relevant. I plan to make some content and upload some content, but I will not be live at all. And if MJ, you know, sticks to his word because he keeps aggravating me, we were going to watch this, we were going to watch that. If he doesn't abandon me, then I won't be live at all. We'll be doing family stuff for the break. Child, why did I not cut you all the way off? I don't really care about the top being like so perfect because usually I cut it down anyway. Or it has overlap anyway. So I'm not worried about the top being so perfect. So you can see the difference in just the prints of these. This is much darker than this one, but you're going to see it's not very much of a difference when you have like a really good tumbler. All right. Ooh, Okay. This will not be the side that's going on my tumbler only because I screwed up. But it's far away. This is far away enough to where it's not going to be like stuck inside the seam. So this is the side that will go down because I'll make sure I cut it properly, because I definitely did not cut that other one properly. It was definitely white showing, and it was harder to cut it once it's that short. It's harder to cut it to get rid of that extra unless you're using scissors. Now, I do want to make my bottom line kind of straight and no white so that it lines up evenly, since I don't roll it around the bottom. Top part, don't really care so much. As long as I don't cut too deep into it, I'm good. All right. So let's do, so I don't get confused, let's do the good one, which is this one. And I'm going to put this design. This is the, oh no, that's not, hold on. Nope. This one. Oh, I can tell too. The inside, oh, and the shrink wrap is still in there. All right. Make sure we put it. No! Something waste on it. I got to reprint this. Dye ink is not waterproof. So something got on it, and there is a watermark on it. Alrighty, guess we won't be doing you first. We'll go ahead and wrap one of these. So this side goes down. I'm going to push it down because, like I said, there's that weird little lip on here. Oh, come on. I'm going to tape it and then I'm going to move it. All right. Ooh, that's not tight at all. I see ripples. Houston, we may have a problem right there. So we're going to lift those up. And I think that's when I said, oh, wait, this wasn't tight. So I'm going to lift that up and re-pull it. And just probably put another piece of tape and pull that tight. Hopefully it doesn't ghost right there. I mean, it's really tight on this side, so hopefully that doesn't ghost. All right. Anytime there's ripple, that's when you're going to get that ghosting. That's why I don't like to do this, and I prefer to just cut it. Like, you know, you just take a chance when it's like that. So I'm just going to cut it and get this to the very, very sharp part and just turn it. Nope, wrong tape. All right. Oh, this was a little bit easier to control. This type of tumbler was a little bit easier to control with my smaller tape on this stupid bottom edge. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to go over with the big one. But as far as like pushing it in, the thinner tape was a little bit better as far as control, because like I can like hold it to my face and really make sure that it's nice and tight. And then I'm still going to go over with the big one. But this one was a little bit easier. So in doing the other one, I was like, oh, okay, this was actually a little bit easier with this style, using the thinner one. All right. And I'm still going to go over this one because I want to put the 6-inch in the middle. So I'm still going to go over it with the 4. Because I was able to like hold it and see. If I try and do this one, wrapping it like that, it gets really, really, really bunchy. So I'd rather just lay this down and roll it. All right, I'm unsure about that part. I'm going to have to really, really pull. I'm just unsure about this one little piece right here. So I'm going to put a longer piece and pull that sucker super, super tight. Okay, that's a lot better. But yeah, this whole little side over here, end up using a lot more tape for this one. I'd just rather be safe than sorry. All right. So it says beneficial to have that 1-inch tape on the tape dispenser, but also have one that's loose. The 6-inch tape is available on our website. Shiny D, if you're there, can you also post the code? Our website is hsink365.com. I mean, she knows that, but go onto my profile and post the code because I'm live on Facebook too. They got to come and subscribe or follow me on TikTok to get the TikTok code. So put the website and the TikTok code, please. Oh, shoot. All right, there we go. So we sell the tape in 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch, and 6. Don't ask me what happens to 5. I have no idea. Ooh, I should get 5. That would be a dope bundle to sell. A 365 tape bundle. So a 3-inch, a 5-inch, and a 6-inch. I should get some 5s in just so I can sell a 365 tape bundle. 3, 6, and 5. That would be awesome. Hey, Miss Shep, how you doing? Thank you for poking. No, not that TikTok. Her Bits of Bling one. Yeah, her name is that, but her other one is Bits of Bling. So if you hashtag Bits of Bling, it's going to take you to her Devon's Creations, but she has a TikTok called Blitz of Bling as well. But follow her on both. If you don't follow her at all, follow her on both. Nope, my vacation starts after tomorrow because this is the weekend. I mean, they will be out of school on the weekend anyway. Their winter break starts Monday. All right, let me send this other one to print. And I'm going to put that little 1/2 sheet of paper back in. All right. So now, this one I'm going to do with the shrink wrap on here. And I need to grab, I'm not even going to be able to grab it for the ripcord because it's underneath all that stuff. My office is a hotmess.com right now. I'm not even going to lie. Wait. Okay, yeah, that was the one that messed up. The plain paper setting one messed up. Let's see. Did you come over here and do it, Shawnee? Because I can't post it. Shawnee, are you on? You're still on YouTube. Can you go on TikTok and post the website and the link for the? I mean, it's in the profile. The discount code is in the profile. But can you post so I can put it as a Q&A? Did you do the Q&A? Or does it even come up? Because I can't comment at all. But it's hsync365.com is our website. Okay, how in the heck did I get distracted? I have a little open gap. I don't know how I got distracted like that. Excuse my now ashy thumb from all this rubbing and alcohol. My thumb is now very dried out and ashy. Don't judge me. I didn't cut this one. I'm going to use shrink wrap. So hopefully it won't affect it too much because it's going to be sealed down even more. I just cut myself. Now I'm going to try to use the shrink wrap that came with these. My other ones that I used earlier, that came from Johnson's Plastics. I know how those work. I don't know if this one that I'm going to use is going to, if it's going to melt. I ain't going to lie. I've never used the one from Amazon. I always use my ones from Johnson's Plastics, which I do have a discount code for Johnson's Plastics. 9PKD6 gets you 15% off of your purchase on Johnson's Plastics site. 9PKD6. And anyone can use it. It's not a single-use code. Every time you order from Johnson's Plastics, you can use that code. 9PKD6. Oh, you did at the top? Oh, I guess. I didn't see it. Okay, thank you. Now, what the heck did I do with my... Don't want that to hit the heat tape. Oh yeah, this is definitely ripping already. You got to move fast on this one. See, look, that's ripping. But it doesn't even seem tight. I wonder if that's why they give you two. Like, it doesn't even seem tight. My one from Johnson's Classic doesn't take all of this. Like, no matter what, like, this has so many ripples in it. Oh, and that busted wide open. Alrighty then. All right, hopefully we're going to see how that one turns out. Hi, bud. Can you give mommy the paper from the printer? No, where you going? Turn around, right there. Give mommy that paper. That one, no more is coming out. Give me that one. Thank you. Uh-huh. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. You came in here just in time to help mommy. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Did you get your medicine? It's 8:08. Did you get medicine? No? Then tell daddy to give you your medicine. What do you mean, no? Hey, son, I'm working. All right, this kind of cut off a little bit, so I'm going to make that the overlap, and I'm going to make this side the straight edge because it cut off just a little.
Hi.
Ooh, why do you seem like you're extremely crooked? Ooh, this is going to be very interesting. No, stop messing with this, son. That has sand in it. You keep dropping sand in my office. So hopefully it doesn't affect it too much. I mean, it's like only a little bit that's cut off, but I can tell it's slanted because I put like a half a sheet of paper in there. So it's slanted a little bit. I'm not really worried about the bottom. One, my blade is too far out. With the Dollar Tree blades, when you're doing stuff like this, don't have your blade extended too much. And then this, I'm just going to cut it because I don't want to cut it too much. All right. So they're going to put this, we're going to put this side down since this side was a little crooked. So the crooked, oh no, it was extremely crooked. It cut off a lot. It actually slanted the whole thing. So we can't even use this one. Got to print it again. All right, let's print this one more time, shall we? Do I have any 8.5 by 14 paper in here? I think I do. Let's do that size. Hold on. 8.5 by 14. I know I don't have any more 8.5 by 11 in here. I gotta go get some more out of this fulfillment center. All right. So, file, print, references, 8.5 by. I'm still gonna put 8.5 by 11 because it's still 8.5 by 11. And that's why it was on landscape. You need to be on portrait. So there we go. And print. And let me grab this 8.5 by 14 paper that I know is in here. Ooh, 30,000 trays. Oh, I was gonna say, is this tacky? But no, it's not. Incorrect. All right. So, oh shoot, is this the faith one? No, this is the other one. Okay, this is the faith one. So I'm gonna put this in for 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do this one. Oh no, I lose stuff all the time. This is nothing new. I lose the stuff. I have it 2 seconds and then I lose it again. To love me is to accept the fact that I lose everything. Yes, you can ask questions. Set a timer for 3 minutes. All right, that's going off. All right, let's see. Hello, hello. Welcome everyone that has come in over on TikTok. All right, so let's see. Over here, yep. TikTok. Would it be more effective to use the shrink wrap rather than using so much tape? Or is that what did you say? Sorry, I came into no. So you can use shrink wrap. I'm not one that prefers shrink wrap. I prefer the heat tape. I feel like I have more control over it. And it's also a lot faster. The first part of this was really me just doing the different ways and showing the different times, like how long it takes. So me doing the heat tape. Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? Whatever, this is going on this cup. Doing the different ways, I was showing like the difference in the time. You can use shrink wrap. It really isn't a lot of tape. It was actually more tape. When a lot of people are doing the shrink wrap, I mean, like you can use the 1/2 inch tape. I use wider tape, so it's not as much tape. And I use a 1 inch tape on my seam. We did one where it was a lot of tapes. Like I used the 1/2 inch like most people will use. And it was a lot still. It took a long time to do it. It's still effective. Like this one was the tape method. And I just feel like I get more control. My seams are great. Although this one was the shrink wrap. I don't like to really heat, like adding something else as far as like heat and just heating that up and the time to go through. If you have really good shrink wrap, it doesn't take as long. This one really sucks. So I'm not sure how this is going to come out. Like it opens up and all that stuff. I don't really care for this, So I prefer the tape method. That's just my preferred method. Can I print individual parts versus having to tape everything together? As long as they're not overlapping and touching, yes, sure. But if it's a part that's connected, you definitely want to tape it together before you press it. All right, we got a minute left on the other one. I'm going to try and prep this one. In a minute. Well, I mean, the oven's going to go off anyway. I don't preheat my oven, so it's not like it's on it's just on and I have to get it before it gets hot. Like I set the timer on the oven as well, so it turns off. And I don't preheat my oven. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that do a lot of different methods when it comes to it. You know, I recommend, you know, trying all of them and see what works for you. Some people like to use, masking tape to go around it. And that's fine as well. I showed that method, but I did use heat tape because I'm not putting masking tape. I don't want to smell that burning masking tape in my oven. So I didn't use masking tape. I just kind of mimicked it using heat tape. I mean, there are so many methods. Some people don't even put the tape around it. I mean, I prefer to have something that creates pressure. But there are some people, they will just tape the top and the bottom and that's it. And then, of course, if you are doing this in a tumbler press, you can just go down the seam and around the tops and bottoms. I still recommend going around the tops and bottoms, even if you're using a tumbler press, because you can, although our paper, there is no bleed. If the top is open, that gas can still flow out and get on your heat press. So, your tumbler press. So I still recommend taping off the top and bottom, and that can only help your edges and for them not to have white casts on them. And this I sub to. This is a Dollar Tree microfiber towel from the automotive section. So I sub this also. Hey, sir, come on. Oh, well, actually, let's go switch these out. And then I will. Zani money. Get from under my chair because I'm swinging. Get from under the chair, sir. Okay. All right, I'm going to go get the other one and put this one in. This one is going in for 6 minutes because it's darker colors. Well, 5 minutes. Go play out there. Bye-bye. You're making too much noise. All right. Just going to go ahead and take this one apart. Which side is the seam on? So this side. know, this one acted crazy. Wait, is this tacky paper? What the heck happened to this one? No, it came off. It just looks weird. Yeah, I don't know what happened on this one. But there's that one. There. At the top, it's not. But then there, I don't know what happened here. That's so weird. That's weird. But it's... Nope, this is definitely not tacky paper. It still looks good, though. It's just right there. And right there. Other than that, it looks good. I have no idea. Nothing on the top. And the bottom looks good. It's just that weird spot right there. All right. This is... Oh, okay. This is the tumbler from Amazon. Yeah, see, I love these super flat tumblers. Love the super flat tumblers. These are super flat. Like, it's nice and tight to it. The other one, I kind of saw a bit of a ripple, but I didn't think, like, once I put the other tape on there. But these are super flat. Like, there's, like, I can move this and the paper doesn't move at all. It's all about the tumblers. All tumblers are not created equal. Yeah, see, I'm not having that lifting on my seam. This is the Amazon one. But I've come across some vendors that have this same type of tumbler. I know Johnson's Plastic also has this one that has the really flat bottom and like the flat surface. And so, yeah, this tumbler, and maybe that's why. Look at how much, like all the other ones, like when I was doing these, did you see how, like, let me see, I didn't even look to see how tall. Oh, yeah, man, you can really see the difference. And again, all tumblers are different. This reaches the top of this tumbler, but look at how much space is in there. So they all say 20 ounces, but I don't think, like, some of them are 20 ounces because they are taller. Some are a little bit wider because this one, I feel like it fit better. Because it's closer to the side. So I believe it's wider, but this one is definitely taller because look at how much overlap is left. Oh, wait, you guys can't really see it on because you're lower. Like, look at how much overlap is left. But if I put this right next to this one, you see how the paper comes right to the edge? So I heard the oven go off. All right. I'm putting an extra piece in 2 spots just to be on the safe side. All right. Okay. There we go. I need my other squeegee. I'm trying to use the hard side of this. Let's use my, what's this thing called? My bookmark. I just felt like it wasn't like a good crease in there. Like I want a good crease. Really make sure that it's stuck to the tumbler. So like I want you to see the impression. Oh wait, no. Like I said, I will say that the smaller one did work better on the bottom. And because I use the small one, rather than try and put I'm going to still put the 4-inch tape so I can do 6. I was going to use my 8-inch tape, which I can still use the 8-inch tape. Yeah, I'm just going to use my 8-inch tape. Instead of, I only use like the 3 and the 4 on the ends because my 6 won't go across the middle and I'll still have to use a bigger size anyway. But if I use the 8, I won't have those issues. All right, so it's this way. All right. This one's going to go in. Five minutes in a non-preheated oven. All right, I'm going to go grab the other one, put this one in. Which the other one should be cool by now.
Yay! You let go!
You win.
Hey,
You win. Good job. You're super.
let's go.
Marcus said go. No, we're not racing right now. We race afterwards, okay? Night, night. I also don't like the smell of these. I smelled that as soon as I went to the kitchen, and like it lifts up to me. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just this shrink wrap. My Johnson's Plastics one, y'all saw, it didn't do this. So we're gonna see, and this has like, this looks like it has its own ripcord, like it's perforated right here. So maybe, so they make it a little bit easier to rip it open. And the Johnson's Plastics one, I could not see through it like this. So all heat tape, all shrink wrap is not created equal either. This came inside these tumblers. This is going to stick to this paper. Now, I will say the ones that I had to recure, I probably should have not let it sit in there so long and taken it off when it was hot. Because remember, this has adhesive, this has coating that wasn't fully cured. I did put it in the oven. So now I'm just going to have to use water to get this off. Zion. Okay. All right, so we're just going to use a little bit of water. And this is not a result of the paper. It's a result of the coating that's on this particular tumbler. It used to stick to it worse than this before I realized that I had to re-cure it. All right, let me clear out some of this paper on my desk. Throw this in the trash. And then grab my microfiber towel. I'm going to wipe this down with some alcohol. Now, this one was by itself, which the paper marks are on this. And it was in there for 5 minutes. This, because I had 2 in there, I let it sit for, I think, 6 minutes. The color is a little bit different for the black because you can tell this one over sublimated. You can tell the difference in the color. This is a darker black. And the one that's in there is now done. So we're going to go grab that one. Oh, I'm going to need my glove for that one. That has not had an opportunity to cool. All right. Ooh, that is hot. Oh. Okay. This is the one that was done and printed with plain paper setting. Look at, and then no shrink wrap. It's just tape. Look at that seam. Hot. I gotta let that one cool down before I touch it. But look at that seam, and that seam. Now for black, if you look here, these colors are about the same. This one still comes out just as vibrant, even though it's on plain paper setting. I mean, it messed up a little bit, but it still came out like it was on plain paper setting. The major difference in this is going to be on the other side. If you're doing something that has a lot of black in it, you're then going to see a major difference. You got bread? Okay, good. Eat the bread. So on this side, they look identical. No difference in the color. All right. And on this side, it still looks great. That's very, very vibrant. But it is a little bit different than the black that's on here that was done with plain paper, premium matte. So you can see the difference in the color. Just a little bit. And then here is, this is also premium matte. So you can see the difference. But on this side, there's absolutely no difference in it. But blacks, because they're blacks, if you have a lot of black, you want to use premium matte. And I set my density down to -20. Look, there's all types of imperfections on it. Look, the whole thing came off. So I set it down. Oh, that was a piece of glitter because it's like a perfect glitter shape. So I take my density down because with our paper, you'll get pinwheels if you do too much, like too heavy of an ink. So I take it down to on the windows. Now, Macs are a little bit different. You may have to take it down more. But on a PC where the default is 0, I take it down to like -15, -20, like depending on certain things like that. Now, the crazy thing is a lot of these colors come out better and they are the color they are supposed to be. Whereas this one is like over pigmented, but the black makes these pop more because the black is darker. But if I look at just the color, these look almost identical. Over here, you can tell a distinct difference between the two. So on plain paper setting, lighter colors, like the regular colors, they come out accurate. Like it's not oversaturated. This one, they darn near look the same. Whereas here, I can tell that this is more of a purplish tone and this is more of a pink. This looks not quite as purple. So it's kind of, if you have to choose the lesser of the two evils, it is going to be more saturated with the premium presentation paper matte setting, but the colors will be slightly different. But when you're looking at like just bright colors and just regular colors, to me, this is even brighter than these. In person, this one is brighter than these two, and this was done with plain paper setting. The ones on the right on your screen. So this one. So the colors look brighter here because it's plain paper setting compared to here. And then the back side definitely looks brighter. But the blacks look better using premium matte. I will be on YouTube, but it will just be my professor service announcement, not a Q&A. We already did our last Q&A and no demo. Yeah, the colors are much richer here, but the black is richer here. I have learned that putting a piece of paper at the bottom stops the wrap from sticking to the bottom. Oh, I don't even bother with that. I mean, yeah, if it's going to go, I don't use shrink wrap, but even when I do, my heat tape goes all the way underneath it. So normally the shrink wrap is on my heat tape anyway, so I don't worry about that part. So what I'll probably do is any order that is big enough. Now, like I said, these tumblers are like, you're going to see like watermarks. That's like this tumbler does not have that at all, because it doesn't it didn't stick to it. It doesn't have those weird marks on it. This is one where the coating was not super, super great. So yeah, this one is my mother-in-law's. This one is for my sister. This is for my nephew. And then I'll most likely do this one for my nephew's wife. So these three. I'm probably going to make myself another one. Or I'll probably make another one. I'll probably keep this one for myself. So maybe it's like those two. Maybe this one. I need to start get rid of some of these. Like, you know, I was taking give to the homeless, but I can also give them away to you guys. So as long as it's an order where it can fit inside. Now, if you just order like a pack of paper, the way that comes, I don't think I can put inside. But like larger orders, it's in the bigger box. I can throw this in there because, of course, the box is huge. And so we'll randomly go through orders. And if somebody has a big box, I'll just throw it in there. One of these two, the Faith one or the Set Apart and Chosen for His Purpose. So all the tumblers that we did tonight. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, and 7. And all of them had no ghosting on the bottom. But of course, I don't go all the way to the bottom. I don't wrap it underneath. So that's that. All right, last call for questions for 2021. Last call for any questions for me.
Mom.
Yes, my love.
Hey.
What? Your eye? You got something in your eye? Let me see. It's watery. What do you put in your eye? Okay, mommy's going to get off. Want to go watch TV with mommy? Want to go lay down next to mommy, watch TV? Okay, we do that. Yay! Okay, where's my top? Thank you very much, Sheila. Are you new to our YouTube channel, Sheila? If so, I am Shakia, and I'll do my last intro for anyone that's on who may not know who I am. But I am Shakia, the professor. We sell the heat tape, the sublimation ink, the sublimation paper. All of these except for this one. This one was subbed at $3.75 for 3 minutes. It was a little crazy, so I probably could have put it in there for like 3.5. Well, it was not preheated. If it was preheated, it would probably be better. I actually put it in there right. I didn't even do 3:30. I set it for 3 minutes because in my head I'm like, okay, 3 minutes. So it didn't preheat. So if you preheat it, you can put it in there $3.75 for 3 minutes because these are lighter colors. But for the because I didn't preheat it and I just throw it in there, I actually should have put it at like $3.75 for like 4 minutes so that it heated up to get to temperature because it was heating up in that first minute and not like at temperature. So that's the only reason why that probably came out like this and it didn't quite take because I set the timer for 3 minutes exactly, forgetting that it wasn't preheated. But all the other ones, so this was $3.75. Cyan Imani, please, buddy. This was $3.75 for 3 minutes. And then this, all the rest were okay. So this is the last one. This was $3.50 for. I set the timer for 5.5 minutes because it's not heated. It has a little bit of heat in it because I was doing so many of them, but it was turned off. So I turned it back on when I put it in there. So I did it for like 5.5 minutes to give that 30 seconds for it to get up to temperature. This one, and I want to say, was it this one and this one that were together, or this one and this one? 2 of these were together. And because I had 2 in there, I did it for 6 minutes. But this one, no, I did it for, because I wanted to go for 6 minutes because it was 2 in there. So I set it to 6:30. But this, it ghosted here, but it over sublimated at the top here because this was to the back of the oven. This was to the front. Normally when I put them down, I just put them in like this. So of course the back is the hottest. So for that extra 30 seconds, like if I'm going to do that, and I said that before, maybe I should do it with when I have 2. No, when I do 3, that's so weird. The blue sublimated. There's literally a blue flake in the middle of that void, and it's a bright blue. So only the black didn't sublimate. That is so freaking weird. Or I wonder if it got there when I used the heat gun, but the black hadn't had a chance to transfer yet because that's a lighter color. The lighter colors will transfer faster, but that's so weird. Right in the void, you see the blue. So how did it sublimate all the way around it, but not in the, like, that's so weird. Well, it didn't sub all the way around it, and it subbed that one little spot. But yeah, so if I'm going to put more than one, it would behoove me and you to babysit it and rotate it. Because this was to the back of the oven and that's really hot. So that extra 30 seconds burned the top and the bottom is like a black. This one was $3.50 for 5 minutes. And this was plain paper setting. So you can see the colors are really vibrant when it's like not black. And then these colors are super, super vibrant. They are more like they're more vibrant than these. This looks like periwinkle blue. This looks like the blue that it should be because I sampled it from here. So the colors look way different here to here. And this was $3.50 for 5 minutes exactly, non-preheated oven. This was plain paper, bright white. So again, as long as your design is not something that's like dark black, dark blues and things like that, you can use plain paper setting. This one was premium matte. It was in with another one. We had only this little imperfection right here, but there's no ghosting at the bottom because I don't curl around the bottom. So everything else was pretty spot on except that one little piece there. Well, not even all the way up because here it's seamless. It's more so here. And this was 6 minutes. It was mixed with another one. And then I think these two were together. Or maybe, no, I think it was one black one and one non-black one. Like I think how I did it. This one was done with shrink wrap. Everything else except for the one that was done with shrink wrap, which I don't know which one it is now. I think it was that one. I don't remember which one it was. But this was done with shrink wrap. Just taping the seams, taping the top with thin tape, and then shrink wrapping it. And this was $3.50 for, was it like 6 minutes because it was mixed with 2. And then same thing, all the other ones are $3.50. Oh, there's only one that was $3.75, and that was this one. Everything else was done at $3.50. Oh, okay. Oh, when my mom was in urgent care. Okay, that long live when I was up. Okay, cool beans. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to help us out. Thank you, and you're very welcome. My printer did a nozzle check when I turned it on. Now I see yellow. Would I need a print? You don't see yellow? You said you see yellow. Do you mean you don't see yellow? And which printer do you have? I'm mad about this one. I actually like this color. I mean, you're supposed to see yellow. I'm not sure what you're meaning by like as if there's something wrong. Do you only see yellow? Thank you so much for being you. Our professor, can't wait to next year. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Same to you guys. So like last year when I took my break, everyone came in. It was like, "Ooh, you fancy," because I found out about like StreamYard. Well, no, I think I was using StreamYard, but I had like the banners and stuff. Although I haven't used them in a while, but like I had like I upped my game on banners, and then we had stuff like these when I was live. Those were really cool, but then some people said they couldn't see what was at the bottom, so I started taking them off. I'm going to update that so I can at least put it on in the beginning to have all of my information on it. But we had that one, and then when we did silhouette videos, it was like that. And then we had like that one, but we have quickly evolved to like no border. So from last year to this year, there were changes. And it would be the same way. Like we started doing this type of, and then of course the best ones are the ones with me on it. Yay. So I'll make adjustments and changes as, for this year going into next year. So you'll see some things different. Hopefully I can figure out my camera situation as to why the colors look kind of cuckoo crazy. So I want to figure that out. Hopefully we'll figure out better lighting. Even says he's going to put some can lights or recessed lights or something in the office so that it's much brighter in here. I don't have all these dead spots of shadows. So I always come back better the next year. The break is always good, you know, so it's a good thing. And it gives you guys time to catch up on my my content, because I put out so much content. So it gives you guys time to catch up on any content that you missed, because you're not worried about, oh, am I going to miss a new live? I'm going to miss a new video. Oh, it's just a bunch of yellow. I've never even seen that type of nozzle check. What the heck is that? I've never even seen that before. Just go to settings, maintenance, and do another nozzle check and see how it comes out. I've never seen that before. That looks like the color chart. So you need to do a nozzle check and see what color. Yeah, that looks like the color chart. So you need to do a nozzle check and see what colors are missing. It looks, I can't tell. And then check your cartridges. Make sure that they are primed. Make sure that they are filled and, you know, they're not all out. If they are primed and they are like filled up and they are properly primed, then do the push air method. Watch that video for push air, and that should correct that for you. All right. All right. Okay. All right, y'all. I am out of here. And I shall talk to you later, because the little one is not leaving my door. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace. Can you sublimate a cup more than once? No. It will take off the other color. So it'll start to fade. Thank you. She's like, I watch those anyway. She is also love Eve, the baby's booty, craftable things, and the best uni. All awesome people. Thank you. We'll do a color. Wait, it was a color chart that I wanted to sub. All right. All right, y'all. Until next time, have a great one. If you're not on my live tomorrow, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If anyone celebrates not Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, you know, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. Oh, I clicked on that one. That was perfect. Merry Christmas to all and Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all. So Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. If you don't celebrate any of them, but you just celebrate, like, you know, being with family for the holidays. I love you guys so very much. I thank you for a very amazing, incredible, awesome, creative year. I look forward to next year. All right, guys. Love ya. Mean it. Bye-bye.